Children, 9th standard, we'll continue the lesson. Are you ready? Are you having the book now? You are all having the book along with the notebook now, all of you? You just take your book. Then only you can know the words. நீங்கள் தமிழில் 8 தொகை 10 பாட்டு 15 கீழ் கணக்கு 15 மேல் கணக்கு இதெல்லாம் நீங்கள் படிச்சிருப்பீங்க. Then in the previous classes I explained about the foreign travelers. The pronunciation you have to follow. You have to know the pronunciation of the words. Then only it will be easy for you to learn. படிக்க அப்போ தான் ஈஸியாக இருக்கும். அண்டர்ஸ்டாண்ட்? தமிழில் நீங்கள் படிச்சிருப்பீங்க இதெல்லாம். ஸோ இங்கிலீஷில் படிக்கும்பொழுது இங்கிலீஷில் the spelling and the pronunciation is very important. Understand? Okay. We'll continue the lesson. It is a big lesson that you know. புக்கை பார்த்தாலே உங்களுக்கு தெரியும் திருப்பி பார்த்தீங்கன்னா. It is a big lesson. So it will take time to finish it. Okay. If you are in the class, நம்ம ரெகுலர் கிளாஸஸில் டைரக்ட் கிளாஸஸில் இருந்தால் I'll explain more. நல்லா நம்ம கன்வர்ஸ் பண்ணி ஒருத்தரோட ஒருத்தர் நம்ம பேசி என்ன பண்ணுவேன், I'll teach more and I'll explain more, and you can, if you have any doubts also, you can ask me and I can clear the doubts. We can interact with each other. நம்ம ஒருத்தரோட ஒருத்தர் நல்லா பேசி ஜாலியாக இருப்போம்ல while I am teaching the class, while I am taking the class. So online classes போது it is somewhat okay, difficult only. Even though you are a very intelligent children, you are very bright, so it will be easy for you to follow them. Is it not? Okay children, I'll continue this lesson. Now, Sangam age. The Sangam age is a yearly historic period with this very important phase in the history of South India. Understand? And the Sangam literature and the Sangam Brahmi inscriptions, they are the sources to know about the prehistory of the Sangam period, Sangam age. Understand? And the very important thing is the Sangam texts, they are also copies, understand, the copies we can say, and the corpus of literature we can know about. It was also one of the source to know about the yearly Sangam society. And what about the period? We can say it as the chronology. Say all of you, chronology. Excuse me. It is about chronology. Chronology is debating among the period, the scholars, about the age and the society. Understand? Age and the chronology of the Sangam society. What they are saying? They are saying before, that is before Christ, 3 centuries before Christ till 3 centuries after Christ. That is BC and AD. And the period that was called as Sangam period. Abindratha, they are the historians, they are the scholars, they are arguing, they are debating. Enna solranga, what they are debating? That is BC, 3 centuries before Christ, BC, and 3 centuries after Christ. So that period, in between the period, that was called as the Sangam period. Understand? And the references about the Sangam period, they are the Greco-Roman texts, Tamil Brahmi inscriptions, and the references of the Cheras, Cholas, and the Pandyas in the Ashokan inscription. So these are all the sources which we know about the Sangam period. And the Sangam poems also. Understand? Many poems were written by the poets. So these are all the sources of the Sangam period and the later Sangam, the pre-Sangam period and the later Sangam period. And the next one, we'll see about the Tinai. Tinai solvom. There are 5. Tinai are 5. The Tinai, it is a Tamil grammar work of we can see in the Tolkappiyam, that is the Tamil grammar literature. The Tinai is a poetic theme which deals about the love and affection of the what we can say kings. Understand? This Tinai is divided into two groups. Aintinai, afterwards I will tell this. This Tinai is into two. They are Agantinai and Purathinai. Puram, Agam and Puram. This is called as Agam and this was called as Puram. Understand? It have the physiographical what we can say characteristics about the kings. Physiographical, that is the rulers who ruled at that time, the area. Understand? Of the rulers. Other than the area, the land area which were ruled by the rulers. They were called as the physiographical characteristics of the king and the relationship about with the people, the king and the people, we can see. And the themes of the poem, it was broadly divided into two. They are Agam and Puram. That was called as Agathinai and Purantinai. Agam means interior. Agam means interior and Puram means exterior. Exterior. Agamna enna? Interior. Understand? About. Ulla. Understand? Heart. From the heart we can say. Ada Agathinai. Purantinai na exterior. Outer. So, we can, the Agathinai refers to the various situation of love and the family life. This Agathinai, it tells about love and family life of the kings, the rulers and the people. Understand? Purantinai, it deals about the war and the heroism of the kings. War and heroism. War and the heroism of the kings. It was called as Purantinai. Understand? ஒரு king எப்படி போய் இன்னொரு places இன்னொரு king எப்படி attack பண்ணா, how he attacked another king, how he waged war with other kings, how he was captured the place. Understand? All the battles, the war, and the people how they were supported, and what are all the army he had, infantry, cavalry, then elephantry, what are all he had the army about. Understand? So these are all we can see from Purantinai. And the book lande text lande நம்ம தெரிஞ்சிக்கலாம். Agathinai என்றது it is the love and the family life of the rulers. Okay, and this so from this next one we are going to see about the Aintinai. It was called as Aintinai. Aintinai, that is the 5 Tinai or landscapes. 5 Tinai. அதுதான் என்னது Aintinai. What are the Aintinai you say? Kurunchi, Mullai, Marudam, Neidal and Palai. So these 5 landscape, that is they were called as Aintinaigal. Understand? Tamilagam was divided into 5 landscape. Each region had different characteristics, and they worshipped different deities, not gods, and they followed different occupations. Understand? And the people, the cultural life of the people, everything, they were different. So that was called as Aintinai. Understand? Aindu Tinaigal, 5 landscape. Understand? So this is about, according to the classification, we'll see the scholars reflects about this landscape. The 5 landscapes, they are what they are? This Kurunchi, Mullai, Marudam, Neithal and Palai. What is Kurunchi? It refers to hilly and mountainous area. Hills. Short and Misedra. Kurunchi, it about the areas of hilly and mountainous region. Mullai is a forest and pastoral. Forest and pastoral. Marudam is the fertile fertile river valley. And Neithal is a coastal region. And Palai is a desert region. So they were called as Aindinai. Aindinai, what are the Aindinai I told you? That is Kurunchi, Mullai, Marudam, Neithal and Palai. This Kurunchi, it belongs to the hills and the mountainous region. And the people, they were called as Kuravas. Understand? Kuravas na enna eppadi irupanga, you all know. They lived in the hilly area. And the Mullai, the people, they belong to the forested area, that is the pastoral land. The people, they'll work in the forest. Understand? And they hunt the animals, and they cut down the trees, and they eat the fruits and the vegetables of which they can get in the forest and the pastoral region. Understand? They were called as Mullai people. And the third one was Marudam. Marudam, the people, they belongs to the fertile river valley. The agriculture, their occupation was agriculture. Understand? And what region they lived in? They lived in the Marudam area, that is in the fertile river valley area. And the fourth one was Neithal. Neithal was a coastal area. Kadalora Pagudi solrom. Understand? Avangaloda occupation enna? The fisheries. They were fishermen. Coastal area enna? Agriculture. Can do they agriculture? No. Understand? So they belongs to fishery. Understand? Meen pidikira tholil da avangaloda tholil. Okay. Then the Palai people, they lived in the desert region. What was the occupation அப்படின்னு கேட்டால், the Palai region and the people என்ன பண்ணுவாங்க, theft, கொள்ளை அடிக்கிறது, கொலை பண்ணுறது, அந்த மாதிரியில் they were very harmful people. Understand? யாரையாவது merchants எல்லாம், the traders எல்லாம் அப்படியே வியாபாரம், அந்த காலத்துலலாம் we don't have any car, bike or else aeroplane, train, bus, அதெல்லாம் கிடையாது. The people, the merchants, the traders, they'll go by horses, they'll go by the camels. They'll take all along with them the precious valuable things. இல்லை விற்கிறதுக்காக the merchantsனாலே என்ன வியாபாரிகள் சொல்கிறோம்ல, the merchants and the traders, they'll took along with them the precious stones, then the spices, then sell பண்ணிட்டு again அவங்க ரிட்டர்ன் வரும்போது they'll have the money with them. Okay, so அதெல்லாம் அவங்க கொண்டு வருவாங்க. அதை அவங்கள அட்டாக் பண்ணி அதெல்லாம் அது கேப்சர் பண்ணுறது, திருடி எடுத்துக்கிறது, அதுதான் இவங்களோட வேலை. They belong to Palai. Understand? They lived in the desert region. So these were called as Aintinaigal. Kurunchi, Mullai, Marudam, Neithal and Palai. Okay. So in about the Sangam period is very important, children. You have to know about the Sangam period. That is the Sangam period. We can say that 3 centuries before, in between 3 centuries before, that is BC. 3 centuries from BC to 3 centuries till AD. That period was called as the Sangam period. Some historians, the scholars, they are saying, but we don't know about the actual period. Understand? And this chronological order அப்படி நம்ம பார்த்தோன்னா இதுதான். Okay, about the Sangam period. And what else அப்படின்னு பார்த்தோன்னா this Tinai, it was divided into 2, Agatinai and Purantinai. Agatinai is about the interior life of the people as well as the king. And Purantinai, it is the exterior life of the kings. Understand? And in Agantinai, from Agantinai we know about the love and the family life of the people as well as the rulers. And in Purantinai we can know about the heroism and the war which they did during the battlefield. அதை பற்றி நம்ம தெரிஞ்சுக்கலாம். And totally the ஐந்திணைகள், the landscape was divided into 5. They were called as Kurunji, Mullai, Marudam, Neithal and Palai. And each and every people, Kurunji people, they lived in the hilly and mountainous area. Mullai people, they lived in the forest and pastoral area. Marudam people, they lived in the fertile river valley. And the Neithal people, they lived in the coastal region. They did the fisheries, I told you. And the Palai people, they lived in the desert region. So these are all about the people of the Sangam, the land, the physiography, the physical feature, the physical characteristic, the landscape, about the people. In the next class, we'll see about the rulers, Moovendars. உங்களுக்கே தெரியும், Cholas, Cheras and the Pandyas. We'll study about them as well as the chieftains. Understand? We'll study about those Cholas, Cheras and the Pandyas, the kings, the important rulers of those period, as well as their flag, symbols, and where they have the place. Understand? The area, the occupation of the people, everything we'll see in the next class about this Moovendars. Okay children, we'll continue in the next class. Bye.